Hey guys, here's a quick video about creating a slideshow, which is your final assignment. So the assignment is to give me a slideshow with 10 to 25 photos in it. You won't get more points if you put in more, and you won't get less points if you only put 10 in there. I'm trying to keep it simple, but try to find good photos that you can show others your slideshow. I don't mind if they're photos from this year, this semester, or from this year, or if you're crazy with Instagram and you've got some really cool Instagram photos, or you know, you do a lot of shooting on your own time. That's fine, whatever you want. I don't care if it's from one event or 10 events or whatever you want. Just the main thing is I'll show you what I did. I picked a bunch of curling photos I took over the Christmas, and I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on that. So here's my folder for my um, curling photos. I took over 489 on this one day, and then I went through and I rated the ones I like. Um, and then I edited them. So if you take a look at, say, like this photo here, there's an edited photo. And if I reset it to how it originally looked, that's how it looked. So it was really yellow. It's really hard to shoot in curling rinks because it's got really wonky light. So first thing I did was I corrected my white balance. So basically I told everybody just play around with this box here on editing photos. So you can click on this eyedropper, and I know usually the curling rock is grayish, so I pick a spot on the curling rock, click on that, and that kind of got rid of the yellow and kind of make it look natural. I also like my photos a little brighter, so I bump up the brightness a bit, like that. And you notice the pants are really dark. You can't see any detail in there, so I'll play around with the shadow settings, and I'll get a little more details in her pants. And I'll do that for every photo, and just some quick adjustments. And the last thing I'll do is I'll do some clarity. It's kind of like sharpening. There's a different section for sharpening, but this is I kind of prefer this one better, especially for slideshows. So I said between 10 and 20 usually. So now I've got my photos here, and I'm going to create a new catalog. Click on the photos I want. Let's go like this. So there, I've told me I've clicked 66 photos. This is a little ridiculous. I only want about 25, but I'll go with this. So I'll go up here and go to collections, and I'll create a new collection. So click on there, create a collection, and I'll call it school slideshow curl. So all those photos I selected will drag into this collection. Great. And there they are. They're over here. It's actually only 32, so that's good. So once I got them in there, they're edited, they're in there, then I can go over here and click on slideshow. And already just putting them in there and going in the slideshow mode, I could hit play right now and it would already start playing. But I'm going to do some adjustments to the default settings. So if we come over on this side here, and over on this side, there's actually some templates that you can play with. There's a star rating one, there's a crop one, metadata, simple. I kind of like playing with the simple one. It's black, frame, background, and your photo in the center of it. So then I'm going to go back over here, and I can, first thing I like to do is adjust the background. So black's okay, but I like gray. So I can scroll down here, find background, and change that to gray. That's kind of what I'm going to go with. So I like that better. Then I'm going to go back up to the top here, and it's saying my stroke. The stroke is around the photo. So as I increase it, you can see there's a stroke being added to it. Notice that? But I'm going to change that stroke to white. You can make it whatever you want. I like white. So I can make it a little bit bigger. And then I can cast a shadow on so that shadow, it's a shadow on the edge of the photo. So I can make it more detailed, less detail. I'm just kind of playing with what you think is nice. There's no right or wrong answer for this. It's kind of how you want it. But I can rotate that shadow so it's going a different direction. Kind of whatever you want. I'm going to leave it like that. The grids I don't play with very often, but if I were to adjust this, it basically makes my photo a smaller grid in the center of that. I particularly don't like this, so I usually just set it to that. Or actually I'll set it to like that. You have identity plates where you can put your name on it. I usually don't use this. I use it in a different spot. But if you wanted to, right now it's set and it has my name in the corner. Usually it has your name as a default. But you could click on this, edit it, and call it Kevin Bailey Photography. Okay. So it's actually, and then I can make it bigger. Like that. Photograph. But I'm going to shut that off. You could call it whatever you want. Kevin's favorite photos from curling 2017. Make it whatever you want. Or don't use it at all. I use watermarks. So I'll click on this. And over the years I've created different ones. So there's a white one. It's right here on the photo. I'm assuming most of you guys have never created one, so I'll walk through how to create one. Go down here, edit watermark. You type in what you want it to be. So Kevin photo or KevinBailey.com or whatever you want to call it. And because I'm doing this is curling and a lot of whiteness. You don't want white text because it doesn't show up. So I'm going to click on here and I'm going to select black. Click off that. So it's got black text, and I don't like the size of that text. So I can make it smaller by clicking on this. So clicking on this, and make it bigger, and make it smaller. I could put the text in the middle of the photo by clicking on there. Put in the left-hand corner, top, bottom, right-hand corner. You're kind of playing around. I like mine always in the left-hand corner, unless there's a specific thing I'm shooting. And I also like it just off a bit away from the edge on both sides. I find this is too high, so I'm going to bring it a little lower. Kind of like that. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. Just big enough so people see it, but not overwhelming. I hit save, and then I call it black text. And sometimes, because I make so many of these, I'll call it January 2018. Happy New Year. So there you go. It's there. The other thing I could do is go back into Watermark, click on it, edit it again, and I can go up here and choose a PNG. Because I know some of you guys have created logos for other classes or graphics for other classes. So if you have a PNG logo, you can click on that. So this is one I made a couple years ago. I can choose that, and then let's put it into the corner here, and I can merge. I can make it really big. Size of the whole photo. I can make it small like that. This I'd probably put more in the corner. Something like that. More. I'll try using this one. I'll save it and I'll call it PNG 2018 logo. Great. So that's going to be on all the photos now. So see, that one doesn't really work very well. It's still there, but it's hard to see it amongst their legs. That's not too bad. So you kind of have to really think about it when you're creating these. That's why I find text is a lot easier. So, but I'll run with this one. So we get the 32 photos. We've gone back in here. I've got my watermark. I don't like having the stars on there. Like I'm going to show clients photos. I don't need stars on there. I know they're good photos. That's completely up to you. But you can also change the color of those stars if you want to. You can make them blue. You can make them gold because they're gold. Gold stars, like elementary school. Or you can show them off. Text overlay. I don't. So down here it's showing the name of the photo. You shut that off. That doesn't matter to me. Color wash. Can you even tell you what that is? Oh, so that's giving me a wash over top of the background. I kind of like that. That's good. But you can play with that. If I turn it back on, I can adjust it. And you notice how it's that shadow is kind of turning. So yeah, it's not bad. You can put a background image on there. I could click on there and I could drag this photo up there and it'll be on the background of all those. And I could go like this. That. Or if I was going to put a background image, I would have thought it out a little more clearly and maybe do a curling rock or ice. I'll just keep it blank like that. You also got to remember I don't want big files, so I keep it simple. You can do an intro screen, so I could say, I'm going to edit this and I'm going to call it 2017 Nova State Law. Yeah. Good. So at the beginning of the slideshow, it's going to have them enlarge it, sorry. At the beginning of the slideshow, this will pop up. And I could do the same thing at the end. It's completely up to you. And what else? I can add music. So if I want to add music, I click on here. For me, go to my iTunes, and then I select purchase song. So I'm going to do After Disco. Cool song. Okay, let's see if this works. And then the length, you can sync it to the music, so it'll play the whole length of the music. But you don't have to if you don't want to. So every slide's going to go by every 4 seconds. And it's got crossfade in 2.5 seconds. And audio balance. And you can pan and zoom. So you can click on this and the slides will be almost, there'll be some motion to it. And you can select repeat. So let's run this really quick. So this is running like a demo of it. You're not downloading anything yet. So as you run through it, if you find a photo you don't want, like this particular one, you can delete it. So I click on the photo and you hit the delete button. I got rid of it. The reason I got rid of it was because that sign was coming right through the face. So go through, find, say, maybe 15 or 20 photos, and then run through it, the slideshow, hit play, and let it run through, and then whittle it down to your favorite, 10 or 15 shots, right? So there'll be 1 or 2 that just won't work out in the slideshow. And just keep on replaying it until you find out your best photos, and then you export it. So when I'm done, I go File, and I go Export as Video slideshow. Click on that, and I'm going to do the 640 by 480. That way, it's not too big, it's not too small, and I can view it. And it explains what it is. So this is optimized for handheld devices and web. If you click on the smaller one, it's just for iPhone, iPod, and devices like that. So I need it big enough so I can see the photos, but not too big that I can't download it. Then I call it Daily slideshow. And I export it. There might be another one named. There you go. Now it's exporting. So don't wait too long to export it because it can take 10-15 minutes to do it. Sometimes your computer will crash and you don't want to wait until the last minute to do this. And I need these assignments done on time because marks are due. So go through this, give it a shot, email me if you have any questions, and we'll be going through this in class. Thanks, guys.